floating to go. Jesus Christ. We got another one, I think, right here from Broly. Always watch this one. So Dr. Tail start at 3:23. Okay, so this is more of an interesting link than it is anything, right?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
That is the place. Like, I think if I had the choice, if there was one place, yeah, I mean, all that wacky shit. Like, what are you doing? You dressing up like a druid? What are you doing? Are you burning an effigy? You know, a lot of people thought that was all fake until Alex Jones and John Ronson was with him, right?
At the
yes.
I don't know who was with him actually.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Google that. Make sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure it was Ronson. I'm pretty sure Ronson was. I know it was. He was talking about it. He was talking about it on the podcast about, you know, like that they couldn't believe what they found. So this is this place, Bohemian Grove, and the idea was that all the elites would go there and they would engage in these occult rituals.
This is in America?
Yeah, it's in California.
Oh,
it's like Northern California. And so you hear about this and you're like, what? Like, if you heard about that, like, hey, there's a place. Former presidents go, top-ranking generals and heads of state and bankers and famous artists. They go to this place and they do occult rituals. Yeah. They perform occult rituals.
Episode or part 4 of The Secret Rulers of the World, directed by John Ronson. He travels with Alex Jones too.
There you go.
What's that? A Netflix?
I don't know where you could find it at the moment. It was on.
You can definitely see it on YouTube.
Right.
You can definitely see the interaction on YouTube. So Alex films these people worshiping Moloch, the owl god, and doing this thing. He completely sneaks in, just acts like he belongs there. Just let him in. They have a gate, guarded gate. Just fucking, hey, how you doing? He looks like a Republican. Yeah. They let him through. He is there filming them. They have an effigy, like a bunch of straw and shit that's supposed to represent a person that you're sacrificing to Moloch, the owl god. They're dressed in these crazy hoods. Moloch? They put the effigy down. They say they have those loudspeakers. And they have this crazy speech they give. It's so weird. But these are like legitimate, wealthy, famous people, politicians. These people are heads of banks and shit.
What?
They're going there and they're dressing up. This is real. Right. Like, this isn't like you hear things like that. You're like, well, that's nonsense, right? That's nonsense. That doesn't really happen. There's not a real like Bilderberg meeting. They don't really get together.
Bilderberg meeting.
Burning hookers.
They really do.
They really do. Yeah. And so he films this.
They burn hookers?
It's one of the first things that got me thinking about conspiracies. As much as you can think that Alex is a wacky guy, he's certainly eccentric. And he's not always right, you know, and that's part of the problem when you're being lied to left and right by so many different things. You can get real off on things, and he did.
Right.
He's gotten, it's been beaten into the ground. But the fact is that
all right, I'm gonna stop watching this. I'm gonna get to yours next because I'm very interested in seeing these cult shit. I love cult shit. POTUS Garrison, what do you have? King Broly, I'm not gonna watch a whole minute of that. I want to see this footage of this cult shit, though. This is what I'm excited about.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
If there was one place where I could go in a time machine and just peek for like an hour, just look around, and then come back to present day, I think that would be the spot. I'd want to see what Egypt was like when they were building the pyramids, like in the middle of construction, when they were at their peak, when they were building the Great Pyramid.
I'm gonna fast forward it.
Repository with you, pirate.
Right.
But Winston, he said, "I'm just a patsy." That's like a guy who knew he was going to get in trouble.
Just fast forward.
And then he hired Jack Ruby to just run up on the guy and shoot him, and he just did it. Now the guy's dead. Jack Ruby drops the gun. They put him in a nice jail cell. I don't know if it was a nice jail cell. I have no idea.
And then what happened to Jack Ruby? Something happened to him,
Died
right?
in jail. Got cancer.
How much do you know about those 3 guys that they thought might have been it?
Maybe that's John Gotti.
The 3 hobos or the 3 guys under the bridge?
Well, one of them was Woody Harrelson's dad.
Yeah, they were in the CIA, I read, or they thought they were. Who knows?
Look, Kennedy was not a popular guy by any stretch of the imagination with a giant chunk of the population. Think about if as many people hate Trump right now, if that's only like, I mean, I don't know how many people hated Kennedy, but I know that the Bay of Pigs.
I want to
was a
see
huge
footage.
Disaster. A lot of military people hated him for that.
Also known as the New World Order. In Sonoma County, on a 2,700-acre secluded redwood grove, leaders from around the world, prime ministers, chancellors, presidents, governors, again, the heads of industry, banking, academia, the media, Hollywood, only a select few, a little over 2,000 people, travel there to engage in bizarre, ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylon mystery religion ceremonies. At least that was the rumors.
So this is this place, Bohemian Grove, and the idea was that all the elites would go there and they would engage in these occult rituals.
This is in America?
Yeah, it's in California.
Oh.
It's like Northern California. And so you hear about this and you're like, what? Like if you heard about that, like, hey, there's a place. Former presidents go, top ranking generals and heads of state and bankers and famous artists. They go to this place and they do
Holy
occult
shit.
rituals.
Hail Fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
So Alex films these people worshiping Moloch the owl god and doing this thing. He completely sneaks in, just acts like he belongs there. Just let him in. They have a gate, guarded gate. Just fucking, hey, how you doing? He looks like a Republican. They let him through. He is there filming them. They have an effigy, like a bunch of straw and shit that's supposed to represent a person that you're sacrificing to Moloch the owl god. They're dressed in these crazy hoods. They put the effigy down. They say they have those loudspeakers. And they have this crazy speech they give. It's so weird. But these are like legitimate, wealthy, famous people, politicians. These people are heads of banks and shit. And they're going there and they're dressing up. This is real.
Right.
Like, this isn't, like, you hear things like that. You're like, well, that's nonsense, right? That's nonsense. That doesn't really happen. There's not a real, like, Bilderberg meeting. They don't really get together and fucking pretend they're burning hookers.
They really do.
They really do. Yeah. And so he
They
films
burn.
this.
They burn hookers.
And, like, it's one of the first things that got me thinking about
It's-
conspiracies. As much as you can think that Alex is a wacky guy, and he's certainly eccentric, and he's not always right. But the fact is that there are a certain amount of these things out there like that. And if it wasn't for Alex releasing that video, I think most people would think that's nonsense. But when you see that video, you have to go, okay, what is this? What is going on?
So shall we burn thee once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free. Ye shall burn me once again.
Are they really dressing up? Is this really an occult ritual? What is this? Have you ever seen it?
No.
See, he's got this hidden camera footage of these people with torches dressed up like druids going over, and they're carrying the effigy, and then they're going to sacrifice it and light it on fire. Like, dude, this is like really rich, famous, powerful people are all here watching this. Look at that. Back that up so we can hear what it's, or we can read what it says. En masse rends the stones of Babylon. Like, so they're like, what do they even say? Play it out a little bit. Like, look at this. For beauty is eternal. So they have this, and we bow to beauty everlasting. It's a very strange shit. So they're yelling this out. This guy's got this on a loudspeaker, and they're engaging in this ritual. And then they bring over this effigy and they light it on fire. They have a boat in the water. Like, it's weird, dude. Just imagine being a guy who's worth $1 billion, and this is what you do for fun. You're going to get together with Mike and Harry, who runs Microsoft, and you're all going to go and pretend you're burning something. Like, look at this.
But did they become billionaires and then do this, or is it a chicken and the egg?
That's the question. That's what people think, like, about the elites. right? People think they're well, and in some families, that it is true.
I mean,
right?
if these people are all meeting up once a year to burn a stack of hay shaped like a lady, why wouldn't they invest in each other and, you know,
of course,
they're all bankers and successful.
yeah. But just these weird fucking secret societies. You ever heard the Kennedy speech about?
Yeah, that's fucked, dude. That's fucked. King Broly has this right here. Shit. 4 minutes of Bappo? What's Bappo? I just want to point out that I've only created this compilation for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's get to it. You're losing me here. Oh, God. Shh. Go subscribe. Fucking get to the video!
At this point in the evening, Swagger is very drunk, and the rest of us are either also drunk or in a weirdly silly mood. We were in one of those moods where just about everything is funny, which is why I'm going to provide you guys with some context for the upcoming clips. Now, Smitty's in-game name was Bappo. It's a name he uses quite a lot, I don't know why, and for some reason, we thought that coming up with words that rhyme with Bappo was just the funniest thing ever. We found it so funny that we literally did it for 2 hours. I don't expect you guys to understand it, but I hope you enjoy. Here's how it started.
Don't shoot your boy Bappo like that.
You still have that name on?
Bappo is back. Wait, you call me cheater? Bappo no. When Bappo go to work, Bappo no slacko.
When Bappo do drugs,
so good.
Bappo do cracko.
When Bappo gotta masturbate, Bappo do Bappo. When Bappo
Get sleepy, Bappo just nappo.
Bappo just Bappo. When Bappo say something racist on live TV, Bappo no flacco.
Bappo no flacco.
Yeah, those are the
Bappo
good
got
days, POTUS.
Bappo no flacco. When Bappo goes out on a windy day, Bappo's lips no chapo.
Once you go Bappo, you never go backo.
When Bappo goes to a Mexican restaurant, Bappo get taco.
When Bappo has to shit, Bappo do crappo.
Wow, this is just some top tier shit, boys.
I have to shit so fucking
When
bad.
Bappo gotta run, Bappo take a lapo.
So much.
Bappo eat snacko. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I think we're overdoing it. Bappo eats ass. When Bappo live in the 50s, Bappo hate
This is
Flacco.
good.
Huh?
I said that too soon. Wow. Okay.
We've linked it to racism. Now we've crossed the line.
Full circle.
Good thing Bappo don't take no crappo. He gonna be fine in prison.
Bappo have no asshole. This shit has continued over like 3K.
I don't know how. That's the thing.
When Bappo needs to know where he's going, Bappo look at a mappo.
Dude, I'm fucking done, boy. The taco one was the last one. That's when I stopped recording.
Bappo protect and Bappo attack.
Okay, maybe we're not done. Maybe we're not done.
This is gold. I
We're
like
done
this.
Bappo allergic to lacto.
You know why Bappo likes bottled water?
Why?
Because Bappo no drink from Tappo.
This is so overdone already. It's crazy. Man, Fitz, you really desperate for footage at this point, huh?
Bappo owns a drug cartel. Bappo's El Chapo.
Yeah. I think
Bappo got in trouble with the government because Bappo didn't pay his tax.
Bappo whip Bacco.
Hotel.
Bappo Hotel.
Did y'all ever spend money on Bappo? Fuck.
Bappo's a pimp. And he always slappos.
Swagger, you're so fucking drunk. Hey guys, we got one.
Bro, I'm gonna have to
Fuck
get
you.
Bappo's a pimp.
Fuck you.
And he's slappo.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
My favorite show when I was growing up was The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. My favorite band is Nickelback.
Hey, sweaty body, how you doing? We're reacting to links right now.
Okay, now the character's dead. Officially, it's over.
That was actually the best that I've seen so far. That was the best one I've seen so far. That was so good. So fucking good. What's the next one here, though?
Oh, hold the elevator. I remember this. What's your ID number?
It's 1142. Eat my ass.
Come on. Oh, I'll get the next one.
Plenty of room.
No, I'll just take the escalator.
Squeeze on in.
I'd rather my robes didn't smell like a fillet of fish all day, thanks.
That's hurtful, man.
Well, next time, just let it go. Let it go.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Yep.
My lord.
Uh-huh.
My lord.
Yo.
My lord. My lord.
Stormtrooper.
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 My lord.
Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Ugh.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
Oh. What's up?
Okay. I think the Bappo one was okay. So Dr. Tail has something. Is probably. Let's see this. What do we got here?
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
What? Is that bitch serious? What? Homie's fucking dead, boy. He's not available to comment? No fucking shit. Jesus Christ. American news is fucking special, man. Jesus. Holy shit. That's all the links from me right now. All right, well, we did about like a half. Okay, I was gonna say we did a half an hour. I was gonna play some solos. Yeah, we got nothing from King Broly. So after this link here, I'm gonna switch to some Fortnite, and then after that, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and clip you with the wing.
Way to go, man. Way to go. Way to hit us with that plane.